Hello and welcome to Retro Bros. I'm Steve, and joining me today are Keith and Steve.
Hey!
Say hello, guys.
Hey, we always join you.
That's true. This is not the end, despite what the screen says.
Well, it has a question mark.
That's fair. It's actually the beginning, so the answer TV is no, this is not the end.
Wait, this is the beginning.
What we're playing today, or rather what I'm playing, and you guys are watching, is Earthbound, which I think qualifies as Retro Bros, as it's from the mid-90s.
Yeah, absolutely.
I beat the game the other day, and the ending is fairly interesting. A lot of people have some theories about it. Now, neither of you guys have ever played or seen this game, right?
Spoiler alert.
Correct.
Are
we in an anthill?
We are.
Looks like intestines.
We're at the final
Anthill?
boss. Keith, it's interesting that you called these intestines. I'm going to explain just a little bit about what's going on here.
What the fuck?
You're little robots.
We are little robots.
Cute. Is this Chichu Robu whatever?
Chibi Robo?
This is not Chibi Robo. This is Earthbound.
We sure?
Yes, with me are Ness, Paula, Jeff, and Pooh.
Nope.
We've been transformed into robots in order to go back in time.
Nope.
To fight the final boss.
Nope.
The Ant-Man?
It's not an Ant-Man.
Is it intestine?
So keep intestines in mind, Keith, because that somewhat plays into the theory that some people have about what this final boss battle is really all about.
Ooh. Keith.
Is that a butthole right there?
So again,
Could be a
keep this
butthole.
in mind. Keep all this in mind. We've gone back in time.
Oh.
We're robots.
Oh. Tommy's rumbling.
It's a Japanese RPG.
So that's a butthole.
Tommy's rumbling.
So we're clearly that's a butthole. Now there's a face in the butthole.
What?
I have no explanation.
You know,
this right here is Pokey.
Hey, Pokey.
He's Ness's rival.
He doesn't look like a very nice
Pokemon.
dude.
He's a rich kid.
This game looks terrible. You're telling me this came out in the mid-90s?
So, that was one takeaway I had on this game, is I've played a lot of games from the 90s, and this one looks a lot worse than its contemporary. Final Fantasy VI came out in 94. Chrono Trigger, I think, came out in 95. Both JRPGs both look a lot better than this.
This looks like it was made on, like, Kid Pigs.
It's a little dated looking.
Whoa, we fighting Pokey?
We're fighting Pokey.
Fighting evil Pokey.
And Gygus, or
Wait, so
Gigas.
this is an RPG?
This is an RPG.
I had no idea. I have never even seen an image from this game. I just know I fucking hate Ness. Lucas sucks too,
From
right?
Smash Bros.
I don't know about that.
Alright, so this boss stage is fought in three...
Can we tell you what to
portions.
fight?
At least we can all agree
because the key here is I have to fight heavily armored Pokey.
Oh.
Ness is totally overpowered, by the way. Look at his HP, 530. His
Jesus.
PP is 431. That's kind of like magic points.
Yeah, look at Jeff.
PP
Jeff
is
sucks.
dangerously close to
Jeff is the
penis.
worst.
We know.
There's a guy named Jeff.
Yep, and there's
Like
a guy
Ness, and then Pooh, and then we've got Jeff and Paula.
Jeff.
Maybe Jeff sounds as foreign in Japan as Ness and Pooh. I don't know.
Does Paula eat chicken parmesan?
Chicken Parmesan.
She might. She really might.
Can you explain to me this
Chicky pom
combat
pom.
system?
Yeah, so it's turn-based, and with each of my characters, I'm selecting which move to do.
You have alpha and shit?
Yeah, that's kind of like Alpha's the weakest version of each spell.
Okay.
It's a very unique system. Jeff does not have PSI, which is kind of magic, so he uses a lot of inventions in his inventory.
It's not pounds per square inch.
No, it's not pounds per square inch.
No Deflategate going on.
No
here.
Deflategate here.
Alright.
So the key here is we're all going to attack Pokey.
PK Freeze.
I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, I think that's because I don't really play
What?
RPGs,
Alright,
but
so
I'm so confused.
Right here, there's like 200 damage going to each person. Notice how the HP counters are rolling down. This
Yes.
is a unique feature in Earthbound.
Paula's almost dead.
They can actually take mortal damage, and if I get a heal spell off before the HP winds all the way down, they'll be saved.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah, so it's a little different.
So you have to be kind of paying attention at all times.
Yeah, it adds
on the draw.
it adds a time element to what is not really a time-based game.
People like this game? So
What came
you beat
before
it.
this was different, yeah.
Mother, right? Or
This is
Mother-
Earthbound. It's Mother 2.
Mother 2, but Mother was before. Yeah?
Yeah. Mother came out in Japan only.
But I was confused. You were talking about what came in this game specifically.
Okay, so right here, we had psychic shields up, and PSI Rockin' did not. So right there,
Paula's gonna die.
Hurry,
Paula's
Ness, get it off. Ah,
I
Ness did
hated
not get the
Paula
cure
either.
spell off.
Paula is dead.
So Paula's dead. We can fix that with a little healing.
So, but you're like to be in. You have to play quick.
Well, like right now, I can take as much time as I want because their HP are winding up because I just used a healing spell.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
But in the
I didn't either.
In the
What about
interest
Paula?
of she's dead. We're gonna fix her. We actually need Paula for the final part. Oh, very stinky gas.
Oh, stinky gas. That is
Stinky gas.
gross.
From poo?
Is Pooh the only
You
one
would
doing
think it was
damage
from
right
Pooh.
now?
Wait,
I'm
so,
trying to heal with Ness. Jeff's
so
doing some
you just
damage.
farted
Oh,
on
okay.
them?
No, they farted on me.
Gross.
And from the butthole. So we're inside a human body? Are we giving birth right now?
This is a very Keith. You're very close to the controversial opinion about the final boss of Earthbound.
And the game is called Mother.
The game is called Mother.
Oh wait,
This game is
Ness-
called Earthbound.
We
Yeah,
are-
but
we
this
are
is
inside-
Mother 2.
We are inside the human body, and two
So
sperms are
she's
fighting.
giving. So Ness,
Yeah.
Paula, Jeff, and Pooh are fighting to be the one that's birthed.
Yeah, yeah.
I-
Pokey's the other sperm.
The second stage of the boss may cast a different light on that. What just happened?
Oh, are they all dead? Is this Termina?
This is Termina. They're all dead.
God.
I'm sorry. I'm dragging this out.
This, but like, it kind of looks like Ryu, like mixed with
You know what?
Ness,
With Ness.
in that ball that you're facing. So this, when did this game come out? It came out in 1990,
94 in Japan.
and
Yeah.
it was popular.
Japan loves this game.
Why? How do you feel about it?
I liked it. I have played a lot of JRPGs. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't like it as much as, say, some of the Final Fantasies, Chrono Trigger, as I just mentioned. Steve Valkyria Chronicles, as you're playing. Okay, so Paula's dead again.
Oh.
Can you
Good
just
old
leave her dead
Paula.
until you need her?
Well, she didn't die. She just collapsed.
She collapsed, right.
Smash!
Smash!
Well, how could you die if you
Okay.
haven't been born yet?
Here comes phase 2.
Okay.
Remember, we've gone back in time to take on this Gygus guy.
Yes.
Gigas.
So you're inside your own mom,
No,
and Gigas is gas from your mom.
it might be something along those lines.
I
Oop.
hope not. Is the
It's
game
supposed to be a
over?
little off-putting.
All right.
So, you know, we're recording, so we can't really hear it as much. Would the music be adding a lot
The
to
music
this?
is very creepy.
Okay.
Okay, right here, it may come into focus some of the theories that we're dealing with here.
All right. Well, that's
spooky.
like a skeleton, bloody kind of bloody stool, maybe.
I'm gonna heal.
Heal
Paula.
that Paula.
Gotta get her back.
I love me some.
I can't grasp the true form of the attack.
Ooh, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa! What was that?
Whoa.
So
That's PSI rocking.
Jeff just fires bazookas.
this is just a.
I take it back. Jeff's the man.
Jeff can do a lot of different things. I'm trying to hit him with my best spells right now.
This is honestly like super unimpressive.
It's not the prettiest looking game, and I don't think it ever was. Not enough PP. Oh, Jeff.
He doesn't have a big
Or
PP.
poo, I'm sorry.
Doesn't have a big poo poo.
Does not have a big
Yeah,
PP.
how's his poo going?
Skeletor.
So a lot of people would say it looks kind of just like a tortured, screaming face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm seeing. Maybe a walrus.
Oh.
Maybe Tremor from the movie Tremors.
Right. Some of my guys are frozen.
How do you
good.
tell?
I
You're
think
just
Paula-
squares.
That little blue block above
Yeah.
them means they're frozen solid. The true form of his attack, but
Oh,
it did.
goodness.
It's doing damage, whatever it is.
Look, Ness. Do one thing for me, just once.
Ness is rocking right now.
I really want to know what this theory is. Man.
We'll get there. I think the picture might come into a little clearer focus. I'm just gonna...
Is that Aunt Flo?
Aunt Flo. Maybe.
Man,
Maybe.
I think we're in a woman's body.
We may be in a woman's body.
That's disgusting. I was in no way hinting at that when I said Aunt Flo.
Yeah, right. Oh, Pokey's here.
All right, stage 3 is coming up.
See, I don't even know what's going on.
This reminds me of the Family Guy episode where Stewie fights his British self in a little pod inside his mom.
Before
that's
they're
what I'm
born.
convinced it is, and that's what I'm convinced that episode was referencing Earth.
Pokey's still making fun of me.
I don't even know
What a
what's
bastard.
going on here.
You got stupid hair, Pokey.
I barely know what's going on.
Whoa.
It's just like it's a really weird. You can't even see
So
your
it's like
character.
Yeah.
Instead, you have like these. Their HPs just checker pattern.
So it's
I
like a
hate Japan.
screen. Looks like a gorilla.
Poo attacks.
Jeff fired a bazooka.
There was a bazooka fired.
Yeah,
was.
Jeff fires bazookas. He's the man.
That's what-
Yes. All right, give me an idea here. Game, what are you?
You were very close when you said
Oh, that is
we're inside a
absolutely
woman's body.
Fetus.
Smash. Is that an ovary?
It's a fetus.
Keith, you were beginning to grasp. Ness.
Oh, Ness got a little bullet. Whoa.
Ness is attacking Paula.
Oh, it's not good.
It's suddenly not going so well for me, I'm realizing.
Uh-oh.
You gotta make it happen.
I know. I've got to,
You gotta use your like.
Is Paula dead?
Paula's got 100 and less than 100 HP.
Well, and they're
left.
winding down.
Paula's dead. Paula is dead.
This did
Well,
not
Jeff
go
is
so
dead
well.
too?
But perhaps
When did Jeff
Paula
die?
can be reborn.
Back. She's...
I wish that Ness's super turned everyone into a fetus.
A really creepy looking fetus.
Yeah, like maybe it'd be like
I
the
know
last
why.
Harry Potter.
I know why.
I know why too. Your +7 mate. Yo, get that
Jeff's like a
PS
blue mage.
Get that PSI between 12 and 13, right? Or 12.5 and 13.5. I don't remember.
Anything below that is cheating.
Ooh, Paula's alive still.
Oh, Jeff's doing. Oh,
Jeff,
is
don't
dead.
do it.
Jeff's dead.
Jeff's
oh, he's
done
a
him.
goner.
Paula's looking
Paula
good though.
praying.
Help us. Let us be born.
Whoa.
So I forgot. This is how you need to beat the final stage.
Mr. Saturn!
That's Mr. Saturn. Paula has this move called Pray. It does nothing like all game. And here in the final stage of the final boss, the only way to damage the boss is to pray. And all your little friends from other areas
Mr.
join
Saturn's.
hands.
This game sucks. I know I say that all the time, but
Look how beautiful it is, though, Keith. This is a Retro Bros Hour
cute.
episode.
Look at the Mr.
is
Saturns.
it cute though?
They're super cute. They have a new feeling.
Like, I should have recorded this in, like, negative 98p. Looks like shit.
How can you have negative pixels per square inch?
Just make
you
it
tell me. They
well,
got
we're back.
it.
We're
they
back
pulled
inside.
it off in Japan.
We're back inside. What?
Her defense is unstable.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh.
Now do you see the fetus?
Fetus.
A lot of them.
Like on an ultrasound almost?
Oh, yeah.
His little nose and everything?
Yep. In the negative space.
Yeah.
Yep.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't see this at all. I had to read about the theory after the game. Although I guess, to my credit, I was trying to beat the boss at the time. Alright, Pooh, let's get
So
Jeff
you
back
literally
to
are
life.
fighting a baby.
You're aborting a fetus. Remember at the very beginning I said we're going back in time?
Yes.
You're
aborting
the
Pokey?
theory is... No, not Pokey.
Hitler?
Gygus or Gigas or whatever. Sure, Hitler. I mean, the game's equivalent of Hitler. The guy doing all this evil in the present. We've gone back in time, turned into little robots. We've entered a woman's womb, and we are now aborting him.
Whoa.
In a game rated E for everyone that came out in 1994.
This
Whoa.
is essentially
But look
what
at the
we guessed
mariachi
in
band.
the beginning, in some ways.
Look at that.
Well, you
That's-
said a butthole, I think. Which,
Is that where babies come from?
anatomically...
That's what we call a backdoor abortion.
Honestly, it looked like a butthole. Like, it did not look like, you know, like the birthing
feel
canal.
good.
Whoa.
So this is another... There's an entirely different theory. It's a little more sinister. And that is that this final portion of the boss fight is based on a rape scene.
Oh.
I don't see it.
You don't see it.
I mean, that's clearly a baby.
Well, that's a baby. And it's clearly a baby once you see it. I never saw it. I'm happy that the boss's dialogue alternates between like, oh, that feels terrible, and oh, that feels kind of good. And there's a lot of people wondering if there's some, you know, some rapey overtones or undertones, I guess. I don't particularly buy into that one. I think we're reaching there.
Yeah.
But I'm absolutely seeing the fetus.
Yeah.
Combined with the
absolutely.
idea that we're going back in time.
Yeah,
there's a cat
and they're inside a woman's
roof.
body.
You picked up on that right away, that we were inside somebody's body and or next to their body.
I'm pretty sure it was a butthole still.
It may be.
I mean,
They could have went in through the back
if
door.
you're entering... I don't know if the back door connects like that, Steve. I think
Hey,
you
might.
should browse
in
Wikipedia
Japan,
tonight.
It might. Who knows? We're not doctors.
So as soon as I remembered that this is the point of the game where you just have to pray with Paula. It's not right, it's not right, go back.
So,
Jeff has
are
1
you
HP.
praying to God for forgiveness for aborting the fetus?
Oh, Jeff's gonna die.
Is that what's going on?
Oh, Jeff's
Who
gonna
died?
Oh,
Do you
Pooh's
have to?
dead.
Do you have to pray?
So that's the other fucked up part, Keith, is we're praying for strength to abort a fetus? It just feels completely wrong and off.
Right?
This whole game feels wrong and off to me, though.
These, by the way, are all characters I've met throughout the game.
Peanuts?
As I'm sure you guys could...
They all look like
Infer.
Schroeder playing a little piano.
I think those
kinda do.
are couches.
They look like pianos.
They
to me.
kind of look like pianos. They're little Schroders.
So now these guys are all gonna pray.
So they're
It's
all
weird. There are suddenly religious overtones in a game that, I'll be honest, has had really no... Up to this point, the only religion in the game was actually... Someone was kind of mocking religious cults early on in the game. With a quick segment where you have to like release the town from this religious fervor.
I just honestly can't believe people.
I'm
Like,
happy.
it looks like a Windows 95 screen.
Doesn't always have to look good. That's why it's called retro.
Franklin badge deflects the lightning.
I know the Franklin badge from
Frankly,
It's a
I've
Smash
never seen
item, yeah.
a worse looking Super Nintendo.
So I am not arguing with you, Keith. I am shocked at how poor the
Underdeveloped.
graphics are in this game. Yeah, it looks like a good NES game. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, and people were flipping their shit when this came to Wii U. Look at it.
Well, it's because of how
Rare it was.
Where's Lucas?
It's the game right now. The Super Nintendo copy of Earthbound is going for
That elephant
$400.
statue looks pretty good.
$400.
yeah. Now, granted, all old games are going for
Yeah,
that much,
but
'cause they're
like you can
collector's
play
items at
this or
point.
you can get a PS4.
Right? I mean, it's pretty cut and dry.
And PS4 comes with Last of Us.
That's a good deal. You're saying I should be buying a PS4.
Right now, you can get one for $387 that comes with The Last of Us and a year of PS Plus.
No, not Jeff.
And a year of PS Plus. 87.
That ain't bad.
No, buy one.
Where's
Buy
Lucas?
one.
I want to see Lucas.
Lucas isn't in this game.
Is this game
What?
over yet?
I think he's actually in Mother 3. Or maybe he
Is
might
Mother
be the first
3
one.
also a Japan-only game?
Yes, the first and third games in this franchise are
Shocking that
Japan
they
only.
didn't make more of these in America. Shocking.
Look, I'm just trying to diversify our show from anything but Ninja Turtles and Smash Brothers.
Look, I love being a turtle.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Ninja Turtles.
I love being a
It's not right, not right. These are people reading into uncomfortable.
Ness.
Yeah.
So, is Ness the father?
I don't think so. He's like a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah, but we're in the past, right? Maybe in the future. You're aborting the fetus he hasn't created yet.
I like it.
That's one interpretation. It hurts, it's not right.
This is really weird now that you add in
Like the
all
rape
theories.
component, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I was hoping you guys could shed some light on
Well,
it for me.
so the evil guy is being aborted. Maybe he's the result of a.
Could be.
I don't feel comfortable.
And I beat this game at like 1 a.m. the other night.
There's another Peanut. That's Charlie Brown's
That's
sister.
Ness's
Sally.
Yeah, that's
it does look like
Sally.
Sally. No, that's Ness's mother. That's Ness's sister. Right? So I think I'm almost done praying because if we're at Ness's mother. But
So
yeah,
now the dog's praying too?
Is that Ness's dad?
Ness's dad is actually an unseen character. You call him on the phone, that's your save point in this.
Oh.
You call up your pops and he's like, yeah, I'll write down what you did.
Interesting.
Be careful out there. Yeah, once you see the baby, it is impossible to unsee.
Yeah, it really is.
And now he's really going haywire.
Yeah, now he's not too
Now
happy.
the baby is...
Almost seizure-inducing at this point.
Can you just run away?
I can't run away from the final boss. It
is asking you to run away.
It's just not gonna happen.
I'm just scared.
This is pretty creepy.
Oh shoot, I just defended with Paula rather than praying. That's my mistake. I extended it.
Oh, good, because I can't get enough of this. This kind of looks like one of those...
Like a magic eye?
Yeah, exactly.
So
like, see a sailboat
Or like
in there.
scrambled porn.
Or a schooner?
You idiot.
Um,
Sailboat.
So when I got to this point, again, I had heard that there were some interesting theories about the final boss in Earthbound.
Yep.
I was looking in here, I was honestly like, oh, it's a magic eye for something. There's no way I'm gonna understand it in a pixelated manner by looking at it. Nope, it's just that it's a baby and we're aborting it.
Yeah, this is definitely an
I can't.
abortion.
Okay, so she prays here. I can't think of anyone else. Someone, anyone, please help us. It's prayer. This one goes out in
Oh.
To the darkness, to the great beyond.
the great beyond.
Is the darkness the mom's butthole?
Could be.
It could be, yeah. No, don't be. Your theories is as good as anyone's. So
It's
at
better,
that last one,
actually.
you're supposed to be like, oh no one's answering the prayers. I must be done praying.
Yeah.
But wait,
But
who's gonna answer this prayer? You just pray one more time.
You
It
really
touched the heart of what?
TV,
No, there's definitely some asterisks in there.
TV, E.
Blank, 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 E.
That's it.
what the? Hey, it's you.
Who is this?
Stev?
Stev?
Who's Stev?
TV?
Stev!
And this is supposed to be, I guess, like this shocking reveal, like, oh my god, it was me! I killed the final boss! With my prayers! And, you know, controller inputs.
Oh
and
my god.
Prima-based strategy guides. So,
Yeah.
Prima!
and here I am,
You are praying.
I just keep on praying through that TV.
oh,
24,000, I mean, look, I'm powerful. And there's the baby, there's the fetus.
with a really warped mind.
Going away forever. You know,
So that's the end of Earthbound. I mean, that is a...
will you ever play this game again?
This game, no.
Pokey,
I've now beaten
welcome
it
back.
twice, I guess. I mean, I played it once.
Are you trying to play Mother 1 and Mother 3?
I have no desire right now, especially because those are Japan only.
So
games.
how much are those?
I don't even know, and I don't.
How would you even play them?
You'd buy like a Super Famicom, and
Oh man, I've always wanted.
no,
one.
what you do is emulate them, pirate them. But we're not all about that on Game Time Bros.
Definitely not.
So this is the final boss fading into TV static.
Which is, I think it's very telling that it started as.
That's true.
I
You
don't
could
think-
spell TV with
I
the
don't think
letters
that
in
was
my
an
name.
accident.
That'd be interesting. Keith, you're gonna have to play the game, put in your name, and let me know if it says that at the end.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's
Maybe.
what you have to do.
Yeah.
So, that is
so creeped out at 1 in the morning.
It was weird, man. And I assure you guys, the game is not that weird. I mean, there's a guy called Pooh in it.
Yeah.
There is
And Jeff.
That's
there's
a little
Jeff.
on the nose.
You fight with baseball bats and frying pans and stuff.
So honestly, I've always hated Ness, but now I finally see that I've been justified this whole time.
So
Look at his hat. Look at his
their
little
little
hat.
robot bodies, because their spirits could go back in time, you see, given the Japanese time travel logic, but not their bodies.
Of course.
So hang on, their spirits are going to go back to the
Nope.
present day.
There goes Jeff. There goes Jeff again.
Yeah, they're all Jeff.
And the third Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
And then
Jeff.
Red Hat Jeff
Yep.
is
It's Jeffy.
And there's Jeff,
he's
spelled
up
with a G.
next. Spelled with a G.
G off. G off.
So that's the final boss in Earthbound. Those are the theories.
All right.
We don't have to sit through the entire ending. It's going to take a long time.
It takes longer than this.
Yeah, that is Ness. Jeff is on the top, actually.
With the glasses?
Yeah, the nerd. Jeff is the nerd, you see. He
Jeff
can't do magic,
the
but he can
nerd.
fire heavy bazookas. So that's Pooh right here.
This game's poo.
Yeah.
Hey, Pooh.
You nailed it with that one, Keith. All right, are we going to sign off then? We don't have to sit through the end here. I think you guys have seen the final.
Everyone wakes up, everyone's happy, Jeff's a nerd.
Yeah, they all go their
Everyone's
separate
Jeff.
ways. Okay, this has been another titillating episode of Retro Bros. Thank you all for watching me beat a very strange but very unique game. Steve, any final thoughts on this, or are you still just stupefied by the fetus you just witnessed?
The mouse is walking in place.
Keith, any other than that this game is poo, anything else to add?
Nah, this game's poo.
All right. That'll do it for us then. Our travels together end here. Goodbye.